So today we are doing this 920 flip 650 on the mirror on the upside down turnaround off a knock to a knockback. With that being said, let me do some invites. I wanted to do this video this morning, but I've been getting downloads all day about what's going on with the Chiefs. So we finna give y'all some updates and some signs to look for, right? The signs to look for is so that you can observe what's taking place in real time, but most people can't see those signs until it's after the fact, which makes hindsight 2020. We're gonna get off into this in a minute. I'm just doing invites just to warm y'all up. It's a lot of stuff going on. So while I'm doing these invites, I wanted to give y'all an update on the young elder. Right? I told y'all Malachi was sending young elder to give us a message. He came with it today. The odd thing about today is this is Nipsey Blue Wednesday, hashtag Free Larry Hoover. And I've been out of commission all day like a fucking wet dish rag. I got up for a few minutes and I tried to talk to Rashida, and I couldn't even finish the conversation. I had to get off the phone so I could take a nap because it was so much energy. But what I'm seeing, this shit is insane. So I'm when I'm almost done with these invites because there's only so many I can do. All right. It's brewing, and when this video is complete, it's not gonna be long. I want all of y'all to come back to it. Hashtag Nipsey, hashtag Free Larry Hoover, because I didn't get a chance to do my post yet, but I have them in waiting. And they're gonna be on my Rod Hayes page. So what I need y'all to do, if y'all want to push this agenda, is start sharing and inviting people to this video. I don't care who you share with or who you invite. But the young elder spoke. And I told y'all that he was going to speak. Now, normally he don't show his face. But today he showed his face. He revealed who he is in totality. He didn't do a voiceover video like normal. And what he said is that all of the saboteurs, they know who they are. I've been telling y'all this for months. Don't worry about the saboteurs. Worry about getting on the right track. Don't take sides in none of the bickering. Right? But a lot of people still want to take sides, and that's how you get stuck on your advanced development. I don't even want y'all to take sides with me. I want y'all to take sides with the facts and with the receipts. So the young elder is the first part of this before I get into what's going on with Larry, because this shit is huge. The grievance or the Hague had a hearing, and they told the state that if they don't come up with something different and new that's unrelated to any what you call past acts, because they found the government documents. When I was telling y'all Larry was set up by the government, they found the government documents and produced them. So it's been a heated legal debate, because they still don't want to acknowledge Larry's position, but they can't deny him. And same with Angel Bay, and the same with Tookie. Their problem with Tookie is that they are arguing that he should have been dead, and we cheated because we froze him instead of killed him. And that gave them a disadvantage. But they using the same shit they did to try to disqualify our claims to our land. They was murdering our leadership, literally. And because we found out what they was doing in the end run around it, they arguing that we cheated, but we didn't cheat. Because if you froze at 300 and something degrees below zero for 10 years, your ass is dead than a motherfucker. It's just that they know how to resuscitate you if you are frozen. But I'm going to get back into that. I want to go to this young elder video to show it to y'all so y'all can go watch it. It's important y'all see this video because the young elder is telling y'all the message from Malachi. Oh shit, don't tell me I done lost the video.
What's it like to be a Yakuza? I could write about that.
While I'm looking for this.
Battery 20%. Connected to iPhone.
Give me 1 second, I'm gonna find this young elder video. Here we go. So, this the young elder talking. It was buffering a little
today. I don't know what's going on, but it's gonna come back on when my wife get home. I'm gonna get her to check it out. She should be home in a minute. So if it's choppy, man, just bear with me. Cause they cut me out. They my shit be clear and they cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Cause they don't, cause of stuff that I be saying. Yeah, but these cats. Then they had the police sitting. The city got the police sitting on my house. Why? You know what I'm saying? I don't do no drugs. I don't even go nowhere. Right? I don't even go outside unless it's in the backyard. Like I'm always like real private. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me yesterday what I think about the Elijah Muhammad. Man, Elijah Muhammad, man. But these cats think that we don't know, right? They really mad at us because they saying one thing and then we saying another, and then our shit make more sense. Our shit is sound right and reasoning. So we sound, what we be putting out is sound right, but what they putting out, it don't sound right. So they're getting, because of us, they getting questioned now, right? They getting questioned about what we teaching, right? And they gonna come out at the one of the classes and say, don't be watching the internet, don't be listening to niggas on the internet, right? At the same time, they talking through the internet right then on Zoom, right? We know they was talking about us when they said don't be listening to these people online. See, we the continuation of Bible teachers. It's like a relay race. You know what I'm saying? If somebody passed, like you got like the first runners, like Noble Drew Ali, Chef Dawood, all them, they passed it to Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Honorable Elijah Muhammad ran with it, and then he passed it to Baba. Then Baba passed it to us, right? So we got a lot of old heads who think because they walk with Baba, right? Because Baba said, I don't give a damn if you with me 20 minutes or 20 years, right? You don't give a damn if you with me 20 minutes or 20 years. We got a lot of old heads that trying to come and tell the new group how to do things. And the prophecy is that we supposed to be teaching the old. We supposed to be the young that's going to teach the old. And we dumbfounding the wise right now. We dumbfounding the wise all of it, right? Like I put the field trip tapes, all that. Niggas done, man, that shit is over niggas' head. I put that shit out 3 years ago.
Okay, that was the most critical part of it because we've been getting messages, the oracles, the sisters been feeling it, that there's somebody close in the family that's really traitors. And I couldn't understand why my attention was directed away from the sisters and to watch the Wind Talker channel intently until I seen the litigation. The Moors, the conquistadors, the dirty Moors. This is who Young Elder talking about. They infiltrated everything we do. This is who he talking about. Now that we telling y'all they look like us, but they not us, and now y'all asking them the hard questions. The hard questions is, how the fuck you gonna get me to get a nationality card when a nation is a corporation? Right? And all corporations are legal fictions. And all corporations is governed under the Uniform Commercial Code, globally, without exception. So now people asking them, what is it? Well, tell me what this, but now they telling them, don't listen to them niggas on the internet. They just barking. They don't know what they talking about, but it make too much sense. So that's what they arguing. They saying that we cheated in the game because we froze Tukey, and that I was never supposed to figure out Angel Bay and Larry Hoover position in this. I've been knowing this since I was a child. Understand what I'm telling you? It took me this long to allow anybody to listen to me. I've been telling motherfuckers the same thing my big sister tell you. She the oldest in the family. My conversation has not changed since I was 3 years old. Think about a 3-year-old saying the shit that I'm telling y'all, but I didn't have no references to produce to show y'all what I'm talking about. Now we know who these motherfuckers is. We know where they came from. We know how they got here. We know what their agenda is. They telling us all of this shit, but when we point it out to our people, now we cheating. They murdered our leadership. Locked our leadership in cages like animals. Now they bitching that we cheated because we froze Tukey. Fuck them niggas and fuck who they telling. I'm not fucking with them niggas. They can get it any way they want it. The only reason why I'm not out in the street with a bayonet on an AK-47 is because my chief, Larry Hoover, said we brain banging, not gang banging, first and foremost. Second, we don't want to get the good Moors mixed up with the dirty Moors when we got on paper and on file who is who and what is what. Malachi wrote the book years ago, Who is Who on the Planet Earth, according to his Islamic understanding at the time. I took that shit a step further, because I want to know who is who on our land. Fuck the rest of the earth. We gonna figure that shit out when we figure out who these niggas is that look like us, that's selling us out at every turn. So, this is a wrap. Today was the day. This is the anniversary that they locked Larry up. And that's why we want everybody hashtagging Free Larry Hoover as much as y'all can today. If y'all comment Free Larry Hoover, it's the same as saying Free Malachi York. It's the same as saying Free Big Tukey. It's the same as saying Bring Asada Shakur home. It's the same as saying all of you squatters is evicted. It's the same shit. Free Larry Hoover mean all that shit. Right? So now the Dirty Moors is having a tantrum. But the problem is too late now. They lost and they don't want to accept it. But the problem is they don't understand is it's 4 of our leaders right now that's on the mother plane. It's Farrakhan, it's Tukey, it's Angel Bay, and it's Larry Hoover. They on the mother plane. They not in motherfucking prison no more. They on the mother plane now. They talking to the galactic families about what to do with these dirty Moors. I told them I don't want them here, and they standing on that shit. They can't stay here. I don't give a fuck where you send them. Fly their ass into the sun, far as I care. But the dirt that they done, and the way that they fucked over our children, touching on our kids and draining their blood and torture rituals in order to harness the adrenochrome. We don't want them motherfuckers here. So when you do see Larry, and it ain't gonna be long, this shit is imminent, any minute now, right? They not the boule. The boule ain't what y'all think it is. I'm not gonna get into that right now. But stop saying shit you don't know nothing about. The boule ain't nothing like what y'all think it is. Right? So y'all taking sides with shit without having the facts. If you don't know what the boule is from the inside, then you really don't know. So don't just start throwing the title gatekeepers and boule and mason at motherfuckers, because everybody not part of that shit. And the shit that's the dirt was the hijacking of our systems. And you take down all of the systems, you take down everything that's used to bring the people up. Right? So this is what we dealing with. This is what we face with. The arguments they kicking and screaming. Them motherfuckers don't like this shit. They didn't like me exposing that that person called Isis Wisdom. They didn't think that because she was trying to get me to sell out. I'm not selling out for them motherfuckers. Fuck them motherfuckers. They don't mean nothing to me. Because they came against my entire family and all of my extended family, which is the multiple clans from the land. So I don't have no sympathy. I don't have no remorse. I don't have no compassion for them motherfuckers. Kick their ass in the volcano far as I give a fuck. Fly their ass straight to the sun, butt booty ass naked, and let them withstand that heat since they want to put pressure and heat on motherfuckers to do some dirt. This is not personal. This is just family business. This is all it is. It's not. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who don't agree with me. None of that don't matter to me. Long as we clean this shit up, that's all I care about. And Big Mama say her house is going to be clean whether they like it or not, so she turned me loose. The motherfucker that come in on 10 when they exhaust 1 through 9. That be me. Born 11-10. I came in 10 toes down on the upright, ready to bust a motherfucker in his badussy. I'm about fed up. I'm waiting. These sisters know it's coming. They feel it in their bones, right? Even ones that just now catching on to the information, vibrate on the frequency of truth, they know this shit is over with, right? As soon as Russia announced that they have seized the Ukraine in its totality, right? That's when the whole thing come up. That's the last stronghold. Ashkenazi stronghold. Nazi. Ashkenazi, the Nazi stronghold in Ukraine. This is the Biden family's fortune that they taking apart. You didn't know how rich Biden was. You didn't know this man was in a $100 billion bracket from doing contracts with pharmaceutical companies, contracts with military companies to produce chemicals, biological agents of destruction. So, this is what's going on. So, I went down to the lake yesterday and I got a whole bunch of sands flipped off this shit. And I heard the arguing and the bickering. It almost came to fisticuffs, but they didn't want to box with Angel Bay and they didn't want to box with Tookie. They don't give a fuck about them niggas and they cross out ways. They beat them niggas ass, but fortunately for us, we had peacekeepers on the scene when they was having a discussion. So all of the secret elite that's been hiding behind pale faces that look like us, the gig is fucking up. You niggas is exposed. It's a done deal. We ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe this time. I told y'all. I told y'all this shit was over. They should have murdered me when they had the chance. They should have murdered me when they had the chance, because I done told y'all the whole shebang. This is what them motherfuckers been doing. Now y'all know what they doing behind closed doors. They kicking and screaming. They want to cry foul because we got on to their strategies of oppression and how they was keeping us from rising back to our positions of prominence. Black girl magic. I sprinkle that shit on everything I fucking do. Goddamn right. And this is a Black Girl Magic production. Let the owls fly by night. Let the hawks fly by day. Unleash the goddamn hounds of hell on them motherfuckers. I have no remorse for them. Don't ask me to stop shit. Because when they come for your motherfucking ass for doing what you did to these kids, doing what you did to these sisters, I'm going to be the motherfucker that poke you right in your jugular vein for that bullshit. But they don't want me to do that. They want to use my brain power. So let them use it. Bust them motherfuckers upside their head with the knowledge. I use the knowledge to kick them in their testicular information. Right? Because that's all they think with is the little heads. Stupid motherfuckers. They didn't know we was brain banging. They thought that shit was a joke, some cliche that Larry made up. Some of us take these words serious when the elders speak. And when we take that shit serious, we follow the instruction and we do something about it. So we brain banging. Bring your brain. Who you got? Where they at? Right? And if you don't see me going at a motherfucker head, it's because Big Mama told me to back up and stay out of the lane. That don't got nothing to do with what they want me to do. I drag a motherfucker ass out and rip him from asshole to appetite with no remorse with all of the facts. I'm not finna be falsely accusing the motherfucker. I'm not finna accuse a motherfucker of doing something that I have no knowledge of. When I tell you they did it, they did it. Not only did they do it, I got the receipts to show you what they was doing. As of right now, we got a couple of brothers on the sideline, you know, talking that unity shit, but they ain't making no unity steps. Watch the moves motherfuckers make. Watch who they call in. These niggas is scared to death of me because they think I come and expose them. And some of them, I'm just coming to tell them motherfuckers, here go your flowers. Keep doing what you doing. And them niggas scared. Fuck them niggas. I'm going to tear all their ass up in a minute. But that's not my position right now. Is to produce the facts and to read the Wind Talker channel, give y'all enough information in the 3D world, so when I tell y'all what the 5D message is, y'all know I know what I'm talking about. And then I can show you off the mirror flips where the 3D reflect the 5D. We know what's going on and we ain't falling for it no more. Y'all about to get this shit. Y'all, it's motherfucking Independence Day around this bitch. That's what it is. Independence Day. Get ready to see this motherfucking ship, because this motherfucker hovering all over the goddamn place. It's showing itself to motherfuckers all over the place. Right? So, I got some receipts on that, but I ain't put them up there yet. But I'm going to put them up. You better believe that. You got motherfuckers all over the world. Then the ship is so powerful that when it's cloaked behind the cloud cover, the women can feel it. They can feel those sisters with high mitochondrial resonance that dwell on those ships, communicating with their mitochondria. Y'all niggas don't know what y'all got into. If y'all ain't did y'all work, I'm gonna tell y'all what to do. Clean your filters. Your filters is your liver, your kidneys, your lymphatic system, and your intestines. Increase your electrolytes. A good supplement is moringa. A good supplement is maca. Those two together is electromagnetic. One is electric, one is magnetic. Cleaning your liver, burdock root, dandelion, and milk thistle cleans the liver. Your intestines, you should be drinking a tea with ginger, clove, and if you want a smoothie, you can add pumpkin to it and make it into a smoothie. And you can also use honey for a sweetener. So that's because a lot of people can't take the bitter taste in the mouth in order to soothe their stomach. Then the next thing that you need to do is flush your system, which is different than cleansing. You flushing because the more water you drink until you have what you call hydrated synthesis, which means you got enough water in the body now where you not pissing every 5 minutes. A lot of people don't like to drink water because it make them go to the bathroom. You flushing poison out. That's why you got to go piss when you first start drinking a lot of water regularly. But once your body's hydration level and its toxins are reduced, the hydration level is static, right? You don't go to the bathroom like that. That's only to get the poison that's poisoning your body out, that makes you urinate like that when you drink the water. So start your water fast on the weekend if you're doing a water fast, so that the first couple days you're going to be pissing like a racehorse if you have heavy toxin buildup. And that's going to be the first indicator that you need to deal with the filter system in the body. Lymphatic system, the liver, the kidneys, and the intestines. Right? Work up a sweat. Y'all don't want to sweat, but the sweat is also filtering toxins out of your body. Right? Excess sodium that's causing you to have all kind of issues in the water retention cycles. So y'all better get on the fucking ball. Sisters, form groups of 3, 6, and 9 and start meeting with the 3, 6, 9 group. Right? You want elder woman, middle-aged woman, young maiden. That's the strongest combination because you carry the frequency of 21 generations times 3. Right? So this is a powerful way to use your whole family tree to put behind this process. But ain't nothing else they can do now. All they can do now is wait for Larry and them to get done telling them what we need to clean this bitch up down here. Right? They know every dirty player in the game. Half of us is psychic and y'all don't even know it. Even some of y'all watching think y'all having strange experiences because y'all having psychic phenomenon and you don't want to accept the reality that you psychic. You rather go get put on psychotropic drugs by a psychiatrist to keep you from experiencing your ancestors telling you how to clean the family tree because you don't want to do the work. The work is hard. I did it. That's how I know. But it's not impossible. All it requires for you is to follow what you innately know is right, no matter who don't give a fuck. But y'all so worried about what a other motherfucker opinion be. Oh, I'm crying because that motherfucker heckled me. I get heckled all the time. Fuck them motherfuckers. But when it's all said and over, they gonna say, God damn, I was heckling that nigga, but he was right. I was heckling that nigga, but he was right. Some chick got on this motherfucker and went on a whole smear campaign about me. Ain't never had one conversation with me, don't know nothing about me, but she took my warring motherfucking spirit to mean that I'm different than what I am. Fuck that bitch. And anybody that I call a bitch, I mean that shit. Because I don't call my sisters bitches. But when you act like a bitch, you're going to get treated like a bitch. Right? So when you call a motherfucker out, make sure you know who you calling out. Make sure you got your receipts. Make sure you right. Don't call yourself dragging a motherfucker out, doing 15 and 20-minute videos and never produce no facts. I just watched 2 of them about another brother. Right? Now the sisters don't like the way he move, and I ain't got a good beat on him, and Big Mama ain't sent me at him, so I don't have, all I can go is by what the sisters say. If he doing what the sister said he doing, and if he wrong, Big Mama got to answer for his ass. And if she tell me to drag his ass out, any of them niggas, I will drag their ass out without a second thought. It's not even questionable. When she tell me to get your ass, you got. Make sure your shit clean. Make sure your house tight before you start throwing rocks. I'm not looking for no motherfucking friends. I'm not looking for no motherfuckers to kiss my ass, and nor am I kissing anybody else's ass. I don't want no motherfucker following me. I want motherfuckers to learn from me. Learn how to stand on your motherfucking own against all fucking odds. That's what we up against. The reason why we continuously fall, we don't want to stand on our own 2 feet, so we sell the fuck out. Fuck your money. Fuck your bitches. You not sending no slimy sluts to try to crawl up under me because I'm a peeper out the gate. Y'all done already tried it and didn't work. So what you got next? So when your chicks don't work, your cash don't work because your artificial money don't mean shit to me. Your political systems don't work. Your AI, I fucked that motherfucking shit up. I done jammed your algorithms. Now ain't nothing on this motherfucker but free Larry Hoover. And now these motherfuckers is running for cover. Y'all can run, but you can't fucking hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Right? So, a lot of y'all gonna be shocked at the faces y'all about to see show up. Because this is the end game. This is the coup de grace, the grand finale. The big drum roll is playing, and y'all about to get the wake up of a lifetime. And the wake up of a lifetime, some people is going to literally physically drop dead from the shock. Some people going to literally physically drop dead from the shock. And some of y'all motherfuckers, male and female, about to get y'all mitochondrial turned off, period. And y'all will not be coming back to this motherfucker because the energy field of the mitochondria will be disassociated from your spirit signature, so you can't reincarnate on Earth. That means that you fucked. Right? Because other places don't move like this. Y'all gonna go from a free will universe to a restricted will universe. And wait till you find out what that shit is. You thought prison was bad? Nope. Nope, prison ain't got shit on a restricted will universe. It's one motherfucker that run the shit, reptilian ass sociopath that run the shit, and everything that motherfucker say is the law, and if you don't follow it, they don't kill you, they torture you until you decide you want to comply. That's it. And they got some ways of torture that the CIA and the FBI haven't discovered yet. They know how to torture your soul without touching your body. That's the most extreme torture you can give a motherfucker. Some of these motherfuckers watching this shit soul getting tortured right now, and they can't sit still because they know I'm talking about their ass without talking about their ass. I don't even see the motherfuckers, but they think I'm looking directly at them. Because they know they dirty. The rotten motherfuckers. Y'all ass is over. This is a wrap. We not no fez wearing motherfuckers. We feather wearing motherfuckers. But if we choose to wear the fez, we still gonna have a feather mentality. Right? Because our heart's gonna stay light as a fucking feather. Because our intentions is gonna stay pure. No matter what you put on our head. A red hat, a white hat, a blue hat, a fez, a turban. It don't matter. We vibrate on the frequency of the heart chakra. Right? And some of them motherfuckers is stuck in the game. Wake up, people. This shit is not no fucking joke. This shit over with. Y'all about to see these kings walking on the land, but when they come back, when they get back to, I don't know if the mother plane land or if they flew up to it, but they meeting with the Galactic Council meeting with the three kings is currently taking place, and all the motherfuckers is kicking and screaming and trying to figure out every argument that we wrong. And they can't come up with an argument that dispute the facts that's been produced. They can't invalidate the receipts because all of the receipts have been validated by multiple sources. So now they don't know what to do but bitch and scream and cry and have tantrums like a 3-year-old. That's all they can do. They kicking and screaming on their way out the door. Yep. Somebody say, Dr. 3 Squid. This is why I've been feeling like I'm grieving. I've been feeling like something crazy about to happen. Yeah, it's going down. I didn't actually pick what I'm wearing. But since I'm wearing what I'm wearing, white mean karma clear. Karma clear. Karma clear. We cleared the karma up. Right? So I'm only going to take one caller and it's not going to be long. These motherfuckers is done. I'm going to see who this is in here. Starseed 74 Monique Miles. If she want to come in. Yep. So this one is for Gangsta Nip. This for Big Snoop. This for the whole West Coast, West Side. When we ride, come equipped with game. Hey, how you doing, sweetie?
How you doing, Rod?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yep, I got me a new phone. You can hear me and shit now. Yep.
Oh,
So
yeah.
look, I was just talking to my daughter about the elders. And we was just talking about my grandmother. My grandmother is 90. And, you know, she was saying, you know, I just been hella sad. It's like I want to go spend time with her and be around her because I don't know. And I was like, well, we all got to prepare. And I said, what you think it'll look like if a lot of our elders is gone?
A lot of them finna leave and come right back to babies.
Just based up, right. And it's like, but, you know, like what I've been seeing is that we do need to be closer to our elders. We need to be spending as much time as we can spend with them and getting as much information from them as we could get. But I do see, like, at some point, there's going to be a point where our elders are not going to be here. It's going to be on us.
We the elders now. You got to remember that.
Right.
We the
right,
elders
but
now.
The ones that are still present are acting like my grandma is still alive. I feel like I'm already an elder. I'm like preparing for that space. But if we look around our families, they already starting to check out. So
yep.
That's the part of the message I can see, you know, as far as what you saying right now, like with the elders. Make sure you check in with your elders because if there's something you need from them, go get it now, because it's, you know, we're not going to have no terrible amount of time to be talking to them, or, you know what I mean? We got to get what we need from them right now.
Yeah, we need as much of their information as they can remember to give us.
Right. And every time I talk to my grandma, she tell me something different about somebody. Like from back. You know what I mean? So
and she pulling open the files on the family and she's feeding it to you in pieces so you can remember it. She ain't gonna leave until she done giving it up.
She didn't always done that though.
Right, but
she's always done that.
Now watch this. Some of them get held here 160 years because they haven't gave the one person the one piece to the puzzle that they had to give.
All that suspense.
And some of
I don't
them,
know. For me, I know it's imminent because she's like, well, this is what I want done. That's where she at now. It's like,
so she's preparing her.
This what I want done. If this happened, this what I want you to do. This what I want you to do. Y'all the only ones I'm telling, type shit. So we've been getting those messages from her for like 2 years.
And look, tell her don't keep her wishes a secret, so there's no conflict when she's gone that causes dissension in the family. Because that's what they was using.
We didn't even have to say that to her. She didn't already did it. And now she like, you know, I want to do a couple more things. I'll call you. I want you to, you know, do this for me, do that for me. But she didn't already pretty much laid all of that out because it's turmoil already around the shit. So she's already put the shit in motion. Like, this is how the shit going. I don't care what nobody doing. And this who I, you know, you do this, you do that. So I feel like I'm prepared, but I ain't. You know, that's my human attachment to her. But it's like I'm prepared for it because it's like she done gave me so much already. She done gave me so much throughout my life. I look back on it. I sit here sometimes. I look back on it. She done taught me so fucking much. So it's like.
What's her favorite color? Do you know?
I think it's green.
Green, earth. So
she is Scorpio like you. She November 5th.
Okay, so what she gonna start doing? It's gonna be one of the girls she gonna keep asking for.
That was 5 years ago.
Most people.
That's me. That's me. I don't go around because it's too much family shit going on. But I talk to her. She'll get at me. She will summons my ass from wherever. How
many daughters do you have?
I have one daughter, but my daughter is of service to her.
Okay, this is why I'm asking, because she's looking for her path back. She's got to pick who she's going to come back through. So she's going to be looking.
She literally said it's like my daughter and then my uncle's daughter. They about 2 years apart. And she already on them like, okay, these two is who I want to do this after your uncle. Because like my uncle, she want him to take charge of everything. But then she wants my daughter and my uncle's daughter after that. And I'm like, okay, that's how you want it? She said, yeah. And I said, all right. So she tells me what to do and I do it.
Okay, now by her being a Scorpio, you might be able to ask her which one of them girls she coming back through. You might be able to just flat out ask her. She might tell you she ain't decided yet. That means she can't go. But if she decided, she's ready to go. How old is she in number years?
She's 90. She's 90. She'll be 91 this year. So
in the mirror, as above, so below.
The only thing I don't like about it though, Rod, is she has this like she's stressing about it. It's like she's very urgent about what she's trying to do. And right. I'm like,
but
I'm trying. I'm trying to like take some of that off of her, like, cause she taking care of people. She doing stuff she shouldn't be doing right now. Like that's directly from the family. Like that's not what the fuck she's supposed to be doing right now.
That's what's keeping her here right now. But that's what
she wants to do. You know what I mean? So it's like
that's her tie here right now. Her service and what she's allowed to do. When y'all start stopping her from doing stuff, she feel useless. And if she feel useless, she feel like she worthless. And if she feel worthless,
Come on, Rod.
she ain't gonna
Come
want
on,
to
Rod.
play.
Who can tell you or stop you from doing what you set your mind out to do? You can't tell
Nobody.
her that. Like she's not that one. She cannot like
Right. But even though
once she said
she still know that her help is no longer appreciated. It's not that it's not appreciated, it's not understood. She's
right.
doing so when she's doing her services, that's her tie here. That's what she's using to keep her anchored here. So when she get done choosing which one of them girls she want to come through, that's when she gonna leave. She
Well,
not
I
gonna
have a
leave.
grandbaby.
She not
I
gonna
have a
leave.
grandbaby too. And like that's who she want all her stuff to go to. My 8-year-old granddaughter. So that's my daughter's daughter. So
That.
it's like
So look.
I stepped away. So she kind of got mad at me, but she had to understand why. Now she understands, but she's focused on my granddaughter and my daughter.
Because she might have a date in mind for the future to come back, and your granddaughter might be of age to give birth at that time.
Okay.
Right. So she's coming in. Green is the Earth Lodge. The Earths is the sisters with the mitochondrial rule. It's the Emperor's line. Right. So this is what she's prepping for. All right. So I'm not gonna keep you on here. I'm about to end this video. I don't want it too long because I want people to share it and listen.
Get the message out. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sure.
it was good talking to you. I'm glad you chimed in. But
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let you out now. So I'm gonna say a couple more words before I end it.
I said,
All right.
good looking.
Okay. I'm not gonna take no oh I gotta take Ellie. That's my girl. That's my girl. What's going on?
Peace and unity, everybody.
Peace and unity. You knew I seen you on here. I gotta let you in. I wasn't finna let nobody else in, but I had to let you in.
You got me right when I started eating. Oh my gosh. But yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I was just giving them an update.
Yeah.
This shit heating up.
Yes. Like I'm watching the whole thing, looking at all the synchronicities. I'm just like, yo, like it's here. It's happening in real lifetime. Like it's crazy.
What's been going on with you?
Whole lot of stuff. A lot of moves being made, a lot of advancements, improvements, maturity, a lot of that stuff. A lot of mom stuff. So, yeah.
Why you don't got your afro picked out? You know I love to see your afro.
Because, man, y'all be stressing me out about, how about this? How about this? No, how about this?
No, you ain't have to go through all that. I just like your afro. Look what I
Y'all
got
be
today.
messing with me about that. Everybody be, I'm like, where's your fro? I'm like, I be having other hairstyles sometimes. My goodness. My goodness.
Did you have anything particular in mind?
Man, I wanted to show you appreciation. For being, like y'all have the discussion about the elders and whatnot. So, I'm here with my homies, that's Kay. And, that's who I hangs with, like on the reels. And then there's others as well. And we all look up to you. And we appreciate you with the information you give and, the wisdom that you share with everybody going into these next phases. Because Everything aligns. Everything. So
Yeah, you got me blushing over here. You know that, don't you? But the what you feeling in the atmosphere?
it's 333 right now because period. Let's get 333 in the comments, y'all. 333 in the comments because period. Period. Yes. 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 I'm trying to like your comment. That's a new feature going on. It's cool. But yes. Hey, that's how it is all the time. All the time. I'm telling y'all. See? Y'all get it.
I got a couple of questions. So, Sierra Deanna says, is there any significance to being pregnant around this time? If you're pregnant right now, you're probably about to have a very powerful star seed. Make sure that you incorporate the moringa and maca into your diet, and that's going to increase the electromagnetic field that the child can generate in the womb. They're going to be born healthier, stronger, and they're going to be more alert. Alaska, you looking is misdirection right now because what the meteor just hit on the other side by Greenland. So it's and I think that's all of the questions in there. But it was a meteor struck Greenland a couple hours ago, right? And it was also two massive earthquakes in the South Pacific on the same parallel as Fukushima, where they had the nuclear reactors go down. So we got a lot of stuff going on right now while we talking. And there's a tsunami warning on the West Coast. I don't know if they watching the buoys, but the tsunami is on the West Coast and for the East Coast of Asia. Right. So we got a lot of stuff going on. You got ships coming in, people seeing the ships, they reporting the ships, but we acting like we don't see this shit in real time until somebody report it after the fact. Right. So yeah, the shit about to heat up. We about to see these three kings come back from when they get back from the mothership and they I'm glad you held me up because I got to make mention of this. Larry Hoover's cousin just made a move on NBC. NBC is on family land for Larry Hoover's family. This is why Cosby was trying to buy NBC, not CBS, not ABC, because the 640-acre plot that his cousin did the video on YouTube today. And see if I can find it for y'all so y'all can go watch it. And she was telling about how they had stole the land and they was imposing a will on our people on the land. She found out from the Free Larry Hoover movement that he was related to her. Before that, she didn't know anything about Larry and she didn't know they was related. I'm trying to find her. I don't see it. I'll probably do another video just about that. Because she got a couple more I wanted to go over on here. And I'm not seeing her videos. They should have been in my history on my YouTube, and they're not coming up. Let me see. Okay, this is her page.
The promised land. Shout out. I gotta tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
We'll try this again.
Shout out to James West. I finally saw the Larry Hoover documentary because I didn't know who he was. You said for me to ask about, like talk about Larry Hoover, and I didn't know, never seen him before. I don't know who he is. I saw the documentary, and it come to find out that we're cousins. We're blood related. I'm from right where he's from. My mother, on my mother's side, all of her people is right there in Larry Hoover's area, and so we're related. Not only that, but that's the same dude. That's Kane. The dude Kane I was telling you about that they shot him in the face and it came. That's him, or maybe, but I don't know. Okay, maybe it's not him, but it looks just like. Hi, I'm Catherine.
Okay, it's the video.
Battery 20%. Connected to iPhone.
Over the promised land and where it's at. Now, where the promised land at, people were asking me, where is the promised land? The promised land is at every single NBC Universal Studio Network, studio station network. I know that's not crazy, but let me give you the information to show you how that's true. So every single NBC Universal Studio Network station is where the promised land is at. Okay, now how? Because right here is where, like I told you before, look at all of the other videos when I talk about my great great grandparents dowries of them being removed from their homelands in 1830. It's called 1830 of Dancing Rabbit Creek, in which every single Black person, Negro, gingerbread colored person you want to call yourself, here in America, your great-great-grandparents was removed from your home. So look at all my videos and I'll explain to you all about that. But here's my great-grandparents.
Okay, so I wanted to just show some of what she was talking about. And she was talking about our great-grandparents was moved from their land. Now, not all of our grandparents was moved from their land, right? Some of them left to go fight the Seminole Wars. The Spanish called us Seminoles because we was composed of every tribe. The word Seminole, it basically means to be mixed up. For all of the tribes to be mixed up. The New Orleans Purchase gave them the protectorate right of what they call the Louisiana Territory. At that time was everything west of the Rockies, east of the Appalachians, south of the Canadian border, but it actually goes into Canada. But when they separated the lands between the European powers and the 33rd parallel south, which lines right up to New Orleans, I think New Orleans might be on the 32nd parallel. In St. Bernard Parish is where they drowned the city under the ocean in the bay, and they got power from the pyramid that's under the ocean that messes up the equipment of the fishers and the seafarers that go over that area. So they know when I told y'all that they was flooding our cities, they know what I'm talking about. And now they trying to figure out how to make it into a lie. They can't find no slave ships, but they can find ships from the Chinese that came over here 5,000 years ago. They got the original ship of Osiris, which is way older than that. Right? So why they don't got no slave ship? They was only a little over 100 years ago. So where your slave ships at? They got a replica they built at a museum. That's not a slave ship.
Right.
The replica is based on a drawing. The drawing is Notre Dame University. Because it was academia where they decided to institute that narrative as education, but it's miseducation. So I had to make sure I get that to the forefront. There's so much, I've been getting so many messages and so much information that I can't even put it out fast enough because I'm watching the Wind Talker channel And it's heated. Y'all don't, when I say it's heated, y'all don't know how heated it is. But as a young elder said, and I played this video earlier already, we know who they are, right? Whether it's 20 minutes or 20 years that they've been around, they can't hide.
Right.
Their heart frequency is jammed. So they don't vibrate on our frequency. That's how we know they not us. Because when we start congregating on some peaceful shit, they come in trying to rustle up an argument about the dumbest shit in the world: Judaism, Christianity, Islam, politics, and race. Those are the 5 dumbest things you can argue. It's only one race. It's the human race, if you're going to call it that. But a race got a beginning and an end, and we are eternal. So I don't even know what the fuck they talking about. Race. Where we racing to? Where the finish line at? You know, for us, the finish line is Florida, in the Keys, where we got to go across the bridge over the troubled water, the salt water, and salt water is the Trail of Tears. Right? So, we got people chiming in from all over the country. They telling me in the comments, in the messenger, they messaging me directly, talking about they found a ancestral lineage. They found out what tribe they from. They didn't know that their aunties and uncles knew the history because nobody was asking them, so they wasn't relaying the history. Now we got people going back to their elders in the family saying, is we from over here or we from Africa? And they telling them our people ain't never been to Africa. That don't have nothing to do with us. And now they starting to wake up.
A few people in the comments asked if you wanted to save the live, or, you know, what did you plan on doing?
Oh, I'm definitely going to save it because the information got to be on file.
Awesome. For sure.
Anything else you want to touch on before we cut out?
Are you doing well? And like...
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Cool.
I'm just waiting to see Three Kings. The rest of the shit, they can keep the bullshit. I don't want no parts of no bullshit. But I see these Three Kings, I'm waiting on this because it's gonna make a whole bunch of motherfuckers shut the fuck up and sit their punk ass down.
Period. 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 Well, all right then. Peace and unity, gods and goddesses.
One love, sis. One love. All right, Pete. I'm gonna call this a wrap. There's some questions I didn't get to, but that's because I don't want to drag this on too long where people don't want to watch the whole thing. So we're gonna call it a wrap here. And when I get some more information to give y'all, I'll be back. So share the information, hashtag Nipsey Blue, hashtag Free Larry Hoover, and I'll be posting some posts in the next coming hours. All right. So with that, stay firm on the ground. This shit about to turn around. And when it turn around, that's when we flip this shit to our favor. So keep your head up, keep your focus. Remember what I said, clean your filters, flush your system, right? And don't engage the idiots. That's it. Don't engage the idiots because they're going to try to distract you with that low-level argument. Judaism, Christianity, Islam, politics, race, that religious controversy, some bullshit don't got nothing to do with us. So, that being said, I'm going to wrap this one up. And if anybody need me, just inbox me and I'll be up to probably about 12 or 1 o'clock. So I could come in on anybody platform if they invite me. With that, peace out, fam. Keep your head up. Keep up the good work.